Hello, everyone. This is Jim Okersinski with your weekly screencast video. So, as everyone is wrapping up the review article and web page, I'll begin introducing our last unit of the semester. It is called the Literature Review or the Review of Literature Project. I'll get to the course unit in a second. So, let me run over to we'll get to the course units. We're working in chapter 14 in the textbook and OpenStax. Now you'll see here in the review of literature project, I have an extensive list of resources. The link to chapter 14, primarily 14.1, 2, and 4 is what we'll be working in. I also have two links to the Purdue OWL. One is for an MLA citation guide. It'll help you create citations. Also, their informative section on how to write a lit review. Bunch of videos here on the COD library about Google researching tips, searching databases. Also, later on in the process, we'll be looking at how to form quote sandwiches, and then a video on 4 tips on writing a literature review. So this particular unit will have 3 discussion boards: the topic proposal, the quote sandwich discussion board, and then the first draft peer report and peer reviews as we have been conducting throughout the 12-week course. 2 major assignments in this particular unit is the annotated bibliography and the literature review final draft. So I want to talk about the literature review project. Part 1 is an annotated bibliography. Now you're going to ask me, what is the topic for the literature and the research? So here is where the purpose comes into play. Working with a familiar topic / issue from a previous assignment, the goal is developing a focused knowledge utilizing the strategies of academic research, and that's the Google tips and databases. So, in other words, if your cultural artifact essay reflects on how tattoos were an important part of your cultural identity, you will focus, your focus will be on an issue that is important to the tattooing community. If you reviewed a hip hop song, then of course your review of literature and your research will focus on the hip hop music and the community around hip hop music. So your classmates and community at stake is part of this particular assignment. So the first part is where you're going to explore researches. You're going to come up with a research question based on either your cultural artifact topic or your review topic. I have students from my in-person classes at 2 schools doing a variety of research projects, anything from anything from social media and the impact of their cultural database was revolving around that. I've had all sorts of people do the reasoning and the research behind horror movies and why people are drawn to those. So I hope to have several examples of the annotateds and topics and also the reviews of literature as we move forward. So I know this might sound a little confusing, but we'll work through it together. So I have the annotated bibliography here. If you have time, I also have another video in the section here, what's an annotation. So I explain here what an annotation is that goes along with that particular annotated bibliography on how to build an annotation. And the second part of the project here is the actual review of literature, where you compile and connect all the sources from your annotated bibliography about your research question and your topic, and you will put it together in a review of literature. As I said, we will turn around and I'll have some examples for you as we move forward, but by bet I've really got some good annotated bibliographies that I'll share during the week. So this is where we're going to take something that you have written about in the way of the review or the cultural artifact, turn that into a research topic, compiling a research question, and performing the act of researching all sorts of sources that'll help you engage in the activity of answering a research question and learning more about a particular topic. Okay, so as we move forward, like I said, I will have examples, discussion board here. topic proposal. You might want to look that over as we move through this particular unit. So as we as we wrap up the review project, make sure that you are aware of where we are going next. I can give you a list of possible topics as we move through the week. Be aware that the lecture video will be quite extensive here on Wednesday or Thursday. All right. If you have any questions or issues, please send me an email. Good luck.